Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to a special edition here of Under the Lights. We got round 2 action, Division 2 non-select playoffs between the visiting number 6 seed Wossman, and then we got the 22 seed home team tonight, Northwest Raiders. Gary, we check on game day uniforms. Wossman Road Dogs tonight. They're wearing white on white. And Northwest will be wearing black on black. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like, hit the share. Let everyone know we got second round coverage coming at you in about 9 minutes. Go ahead and check on those game day temperatures, ladies and gentlemen. 68 degrees, partly cloudy, no chances of rain. Beautiful night for some playoff football. I'm going to go ahead and turn things over to my broadcast colleague at this time. Gary Swallow, check into the chat.
Well, I tell you what, man, this is a great night for football. I'm excited, Jordy. I think we're going to have a great ball game. We're getting ready for the basically the coin toss and for the teams to come out on the field. They're slowly making their way towards the field. Man, I'm excited. Second round. This is what high school football is all about, Jordy. It's a great night.
For a chance to get to the quarterfinals on Thanksgiving week.
We talked about that earlier. Thanksgiving is the goal for both of these teams. They want to make it to their first step to play for Thanksgiving week. Man, that's what it's all about, because that's the first step to the dome.
Yes,
if
sir.
you want to be real about it. When you get to the quarters and semi, when you get to the quarters, that means you're taking that first step.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Impact players on both teams tonight. We'll start with Wossman, number 22, Eric Griffin, the running back. We're going to keep a close eye on him. And then for Northwest, the running back, number 34, Jabian Reese. So 2 big impact players at the running back position, my friend.
You're right, Jordy. The key is which defense is going to control the other one.
Gary, keys to victory, both sides.
Oh, line of scrimmage. Got to keep the defense, in check. You got to make sure that the offense can actually move the ball. Defense has to keep the offense from moving it. So whichever defense, to me, steps up is going to win this game.
Could be a 4-quarter defensive showdown in the making. 2 good defenses are going to go at it. We talked about Wossman all year. They're loaded with talent on both sides of the football. Quarterback looks like number 10 for Wossman will be Tristan Woodton.
Tell you what, Jordy, we were watching.
Quarterback for Northwest will be number 3, Jaden Chavis.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Wossman Wildcats. Making their way to that sideline. And not long behind them, Gary Swallow.
Oh, here they're getting ready.
The 22 seed Northwest Raiders at home tonight. Moments away from taking their sideline. And here
they come.
That Northwest Raider football team. Get ready, folks. Gonna be a showdown to remember. A trip to the quarters is on the line. You're watching Friday Night Football Round 2 coverage. Myself, Jordan Taylor, Gary Swallow, and Brendan Laughlin will bring you this football game tonight. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in with us. 48 minutes awaits. We'll see who's the winner after this one.
Yes, sir.
Battle of the Bands tonight. We check on team captains. For Northwest, number 34, Javian Reese. Number 12, Hayden Brown. Number 3, Jaden Chavis. And number 60. I don't have a number for 60, Gary. And we check on Wossman.
51.
Number 51, Jaden Williams.
61.
Number 61, Ellis Wallace. Number 22, Eric Griffin.
I can't tell.
And one more, Gary, trying to get that last number.
I can't really tell. Who's that?
The referee crew tonight will
72.
be 72. Referee crew tonight will be out of the Baton Rouge Association. And number 72, DeAndre Collins, is your last captain. So we're going to find out shortly who's fixing to get the football. It looks like Northwest has won the toss.
And they defer
the second half. So we will see this Wossman Wildcat offense first here tonight, Gary.
Yep.
Very explosive.
Right.
We could be either in for a track meet or we could be in for a defensive showdown. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Right. I'm ready, buddy. I think this is going to be great. Now we get ready for our national anthem, Jordy.
A trip to the quarterfinals awaits. 48 minutes. Get ready. Wossman Northwest coming at you next. Let's check on the head football coaches of each team. Head football coach of the Wossman Wildcats is Terrence Kahita II. And for Northwest will be head football coach Chris Edwards. Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen. We're glad you chose Under the Lights to bring you this second round playoff matchup. Gary Swallow, final words.
Hey, I'm ready for a good game, Jordy. I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting ball game. Can't wait to get it started.
Number 25, Gavin Fontenot, doing your kicking duties tonight. Number 3, Antron Mason II. And number 7, Richard Wilson Jr. Back deep for Wossman. Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll give you scores from around the state every chance we can. Boot meets ball, and we're underway. Ball is
ball's on the ground.
There's a fight for it, and Wossman comes up with it. What a avoided disaster right there. It could have been an early turnover in this one.
Right. It's like the ball was taking a typical football bounce. You know, it's going different directions. They were lucky to come up with that, Jordy.
So Northwest goes with a squib kick. Gonna set up Wossman with great field position. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. We're just underway here in the first quarter. And your quarterback tonight, number 10, Tristan Wooden. Talented running back in the backfield with him. That's Eric Griffin. Waiting on the snap. There it is. Quarterback pulls. Going to roll to his left. Under all kind of pressure. Going to be brought down and sacked. Oh,
wow.
Baby. Way to start a football game.
Way to make a statement, Jordy.
Number 9, Devon Thibodeau on the sack. That's going to drop Wossman way back. Second and long from the 21-yard line. And go a little bunch trips to the top of your screen here. I'm going to give it to Griffin. Got a few blocks.
He's still going.
On his feet. What a run there from Mr. Griffin.
Looks like he got all those yards back, Jordy.
Yes, sir. Going to set up a 3rd and manageable here. Right back to it. It sticks. Going to be 3rd and 10. So our first 3rd down of the game. We'll see what Coach wants to do here.
Yeah, buddy.
We do have the clock at the bottom of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to follow along with the game. 3rd and 10, there's a snap. Quarterback fires, got a man open. And it's going to pass to be complete and going to be enough for a 1st down.
Right. Gave him a big cushion, Jordy.
So needed 10, got 12.
12, that's right.
So change will move. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. That was number 5, Zion Weeks on the reception. Wossman will go 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Griffin in the backfield. He's gonna pull it here. Number 10, big gang there from your quarterback.
Gain of about 14, Jordy. About 14 yards.
Picks up 14, enough for another Wossman 1st down. Chains will move. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. $15 going to come in motion, and we're going to have a false start, Gary.
Yeah.
Look like the right guard jumped.
Yeah, he flinched just a little bit, Jordy.
First and 15 after the penalty. 15 going to come in motion. Griffin's going to get the carry, and he bulldozes his way, running right behind that big offensive line.
Right, Jordy. Hole just opened up. It's hard to tackle, man. They're grabbing at his legs, pulling him down. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Ball is at the 36-yard line. Quick pass to the flash, complete to number 3. And a lot of cushion, like you said.
Right.
And they're taking all advantage of it.
That's going to be close, Jordy.
And Try Mason there on the reception. Going to be close to the
3rd and inches, Jordy.
1st down marker, but they're going to say 3rd down and inches.
Oh, no,
nope, there it goes. Comes in late, marks 1st down.
Yeah.
So the change will move. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Hand off to your tailback, and he runs right into the teeth of that defensive front.
That's a tough defensive front there for Northwest.
So good drive going here for Wossman. Working on a 7-play drive right now, Gary.
Yes, sir.
2nd and 9. 7 comes in the jet motion.
Top
He's going to get the
pass.
little toss to him. And big time carry there from Richard Wilson. They're going to call that a pass in the stat book.
It's a pop pass, yeah, but that was a run, a great run after the catch.
Wossman having their way on this drive, Gary.
Yes,
sir. The only one hiccup was the sack earlier in the drive. Nothing less than points right here, you would think.
Right, most definitely.
From an opening drive, you already bled off about 5 minutes off the game clock.
You're right. Controlling the line of scrimmage seems to be what they're doing, and that steady drive.
Play clock is at 6 seconds. Let's see if they can get the snap off. And they will. Handoff, tailback, and he's blown up in the backfield.
Oh, man. Number 9 again.
It's going to be fun to watch that matchup. Those two defensive ends for Northwest. They're special.
You're right, Jordy.
Second and 12, lost 2 there, Gary. Back at the 14-yard line, 7:20 to play here in the first quarter. Hand off up the middle. Making guys miss all the way down to the 1-yard line. They're going to say his knee hit at the 3.
Nope, they're moving it.
Oh, so they did mark him at the 1. They got to go quick, Gary. No huddle here. First and goal from the 1. Wossman knocking on the doorsteps. Handoff, Eric Griffin. And we got a penalty flag. And Wossman will be charged with a false start there. So they try to go fast. And
I think the wideout moved there, Jordy.
Try to go fast, Gary, and got him with the false start.
Right.
So first and goal from the 6-yard line. Got to think it's 4-down territory. 6 yards, 4 downs to do it. Let's see if Northwest can stand here. And you might have got him to jump in the neutral zone. Wossman starting to march back. See who the call's against. False start again, Gary. Oh, wow. So I did not see it. You saw it up here?
I think it was a flinch, Jordy. But, you know, the wide out is just he's not staying still. He's actually moving before the ball snapped.
And some money that's not even in the play because you know Georgia's fixing to get it.
Oh, most definitely.
So all the way back to the 11-yard now.
So it's first and goal from the 11.
There's the handoff. Nope, quick pass. Got a man. Caught. Oh, touchdown. Wossman Wildcats. Boy, that's a little RPO action for you right there.
You're right, Jordan.
A little pepper on that throw and a heck of a catch. And Wossman strikes first here on the road. $11-yard touchdown pass. That was number 5 on the touchdown reception, Zion Weeks.
Looks like they're going for 2, Jordy.
2-point conversion try coming. And we got another penalty flag.
Looks like a delay of game, Jordy.
And I think they got the timeout before the delay of game, Gary.
Oh, they may, yeah.
And that's what they're signaling. Timeout, Wossman. So before the time clock ran out, Coach burned a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen. 2-point conversion try coming when we get back from this timeout break. We'll check on the scoring drive as soon as the 2-point conversion is over. Here we go. 2-point conversion try coming. So 6-0, Gary. Now we got to see if Northwest can answer. This is one of the better defenses in the entire state of Louisiana that we're fixing to get a look at.
Right, Jordy. And it's very important to see if Northwest is going to be able to move the ball on this stout defense.
A little short kick taken in around the 20-yard line. Looking for a block, Gary. Down the sideline.
Oh, my goodness.
Baby, one man to beat.
Oh, my touchdown. Oh, wow.
Raiders.
Wow.
How about a house call for number 5, Samuel Leday.
Talk about a way to answer, Jordy. Don't even get the offense on the field. Let special teams do it.
Gary, wow.
That is a big wow, my friend. Oh, my goodness.
Extra point pending.
Here we go.
Number 25, Gavin Fontenot. Is your kicker. Your quarterback will hold. Snap, hold, kick is up, and go.
Wow, Jordy, that fast.
Hey, we're in for a treat tonight.
Man, this looks like this is going to be a wild ball game.
Wossman, they took it down the field, 10 plays, struck first. Northwest came back with their own haymaker.
Oh, man.
On the special teams. No need for a scoring drive there. An 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by number 5, Samuel Leday. And your new score from Raider Stadium, Northwest 7, Wossman 6. Stick with us, folks. Gonna be a good one.
Oh, man. I think this is going to be a shootout, Jordy, the way it's looking so far. My goodness.
Number 3, number 7, back deep for Wossman. That's Mason and Wilson. Got to be careful here, Gary.
Oh, yes,
Wossman
you're right.
can definitely take it to the house in a heartbeat also.
Most definitely. We got speed on this side of the ball, too.
Little squib kick.
Oh, my goodness.
Be taken in by number 3. Trying to get a couple blocks.
Oh.
Turns it up and going to be drugged down, but not before. Wossman's going to start out with great field position.
Looks like it's going to be at the 46-yard line, Jordy.
Let's see. So it will be Wossman football, 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Can Northwest defense
Gary,
stop them?
You start to think to yourself, that defense did not get much of a break right there.
That's what I'm
They were
saying.
on the field a while ago for 10 plays. You got to think Wossman going to take a slow, methodical drive here, try to wear that defense down.
Right, and that's the key. Are they going to is the defense going to be able to withstand that?
Hand off George,
Oh.
and hey, that defense was ready that time.
Right there, they said, yes, we are. Wow.
So no gain there. 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line. You see the guys in the slot. They're giving so much cushion, Gary. Wossman can take advantage of it, and they go right there to it.
Oh, man.
In and out of his intended receivers, but we just called it.
They're giving them
12-yard cushion.
Right.
You're going to go and hit that little pop pass every time.
Right, Jordy. And I tell you what, they were lucky. Wossman was lucky that thing took a sideways bounce. That thing, the defense was set up to where if it goes through their hands, they could have easily had an interception right there, Jordy.
Yes, sir. 3rd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. George going to get the carry, and George is stood up. Wow, what a stop
That was
here,
a
Gary.
stop, man. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be 4th down. Oh,
after
my
a
God.
10-play drive a minute ago. So we will see the punting unit for the very first time tonight.
Right.
Number 15, Cordell Payne will be your punter. Back deep for Northwest, number 1, Reginald Laverne. Good snap. The line drive kick, not even going to get a chance to return here. And Wossman will down it around the 27-yard line.
20.
Well, it
28.
took, Gary, it took about 8 minutes or so, but we'll finally get to see this Northwest offense on the field.
Correct, Jordy. Now let's see what they can do. Can they control the line of scrimmage and drive the ball down the field?
Gonna be tough sledding.
Yeah, against this defense, yes.
One of the best defenses in the entire state. We're about to get to see on full display.
Right, you're right, Jordy.
We'll see what Coach Edwards' game plan is here. You know he likes to run the football with number 34. We'll see if they try to open up the run with some passes here early. Come in motion. Penalty flag flies.
Oh, whoa. Big run.
And Gary, I don't think that was a penalty flag. I think that was somebody's mouthpiece.
Might be. I'm not sure. I didn't see a flag. That's why whenever you said it, I was looking around. Didn't see it.
Somebody got a yellow mouthpiece down there.
You're right. Looks like we got a 1st down.
So number 34. Javian Reese was on the carry, picks up a 1st down. It will be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Boy, both bands sound great tonight.
Oh, yeah, boy, this is going to be a battle of the bands.
7 goes in motion. 34 going to get the carry here. This time, minimum yardage.
Got tripped up in the backfield, and he kind of lunged forward for about a yard.
We'll give you some scores from around the state of Louisiana coming up at the end of the 1st quarter. 2nd and 9 from the 40-yard line. Waiting on the snap, 2nd and 9. No receivers here on the right. We got one to the left. Number 7 gonna get the carry.
Ain't gonna lose a yard, Jordy.
You ain't gonna get much sledding up the middle tonight.
Not at all.
It's Craig Malvo on the carry. Gonna be 3rd and 10. We'll see if Coach goes play action for the first time. And Gary, trying to get lined up the correct way, down to 5 seconds on the play clock. And coach is going to have to burn a timeout. It looked like they were comfortable there. Did not have the right personnel on the field. Northwest will burn a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen. 2:19 to play here at Raider Stadium. Northwest 7, Wossman 6. We'll be right back. Seven.
You're right, Jordy. Very interesting call.
Fourth and 5. Gary,
They did it?
they did it.
Oh, my God.
Got them with the long count.
Now, will that be enough for a first, Jordy?
Yes, sir. It was 4th and 5. It's 1st and 10 now.
That'll be a first down. Oh, my goodness.
That's back-to-back penalties of offsides. And that's a free set of downs, Gary. So what looked like a punt, getting ready to get Wossman's offense back on the field. Now it's a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. And we got whistles. Looks like we will have another timeout.
You're right, Jordy.
And Northwest burns their second timeout of the first half here. So we'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to play in the first quarter, 7-6 your score. You're watching Friday Night Football live on Under the Lights, Round 2 edition. We'll be back. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back from the timeout. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. It might be JV and Reese time. Oh, high snap. No,
Oh, right
sir.
to
A
him.
little trickery there. It was a direct snap to Reese. And Wossman all over it. Good discipline there that time.
Right. Gain of about 2, Jordy.
Hey, heck of a fake out there from the quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah, everybody thought that it was over his head, and it went right to him, to 34.
So picked up 2 yards there on a little trickery. 2nd and 8 from the 49-yard line. Waiting on the snap. There it is. Reese going to get the carry. Reese going to be tackled down from behind. Somebody came free there, Gary, and got home.
You right, Jordy.
And it's going to be 3rd and 7. So 3rd and 7 from the 48-yard line. We've got about a minute and 2 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
The line of scrimmage is important, Jordy. Which team can control it better? That's going to determine the outcome of this game.
3rd and 7. 1 receiver to the top. 10 goes in motion. Handoff up the middle. And drog all the way back. And they're going to say forward progress was stopped. But it will bring up 4th down, Gary. So it will be 4th and 9 after a loss of 2 at midfield. And this might be the end of the first quarter here.
That's what it's looking like.
Tick away here. 12 minutes down to the final 10 seconds. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. End of the first quarter here from Raider Stadium. Northwest 7, Wossman 6. 3 more quarters to go to decide a second round winner. Somebody's going to have a turkey dinner next week. Thanksgiving week is on the line.
You're right, Jordy.
A trip to the quarters. Stick with us. We got 3 more great quarters to bring you. Thank you for choosing Under the Lights to bring you this one, ladies and gentlemen. Some scores from around the state. Vermilion Catholic has a 21-6 lead on Delhi Charter. Ascension Catholic has a 12-7 lead on Opelousas Catholic. Riverside has a 7-0 lead on Catholic of Punkapee. Gets the punt away, angling it towards the sideline. And we'll take a roll down to about the 19-yard line where Wossman will set up shop. So we've seen this Wossman offense twice tonight.
Yes, sir.
One time they went down 10 plays. Second time, 3 and out.
Right.
Here's number 3. Let's see what happens on this drive, Gary.
Yes, sir. This is very important. Wossman's goal is to basically take the ball downfield and just move it like they did that first drive. You know, the Raiders' defense just wants to shut them out.
The safety or the cornerback here and covering the slot receiver has 12 yards off the football. Wossman going to hand the football off here to George. And there's no coach up here upstairs with us, so they're not seeing what we're seeing right now. St. Charles leads Ascension Episcopal 15-0. Notre Dame leads the Arbonne Woods Charter 14-0. Calvary Baptist leads Holy Savior Menard 7-0. Newman leads St. Thomas Aquinas 7-0. ULAB leads Patrick Taylor 21-0. Dunham leads Parkview Baptist 12-7. And Episcopal leads Bunkie 14-0. Second and 10. And might be a delay to the game penalty here.
I think, yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. Wossman. Some early penalties here in the first half, Gary, that has really plagued this offense and defense.
Right, Jordan. That's, that's not. I'm not sure that's normal for them. But man, let me tell you something. That may come back and hurt them if that continues.
Second and 15, got to clean it up. Fires to the flats. Oh, and a drop pass there, Gary. At number 7, he had some green grass where he was fixing to turn the burner zone.
That's what it looked like, Jordy.
That old phrase. He tried to run before he caught it.
That's right. That's right. You got to catch the ball and then make a move.
Gonna be third down and long. Got Edie White 7, De La Salle nothing. Evangel 12, Archbishop Shaw 3. Holy upset alert. Third and long, quarterback gonna drop back, got a clean pocket, steps up. Now he's gonna tuck it and run. And gonna be pushed out of bounds, well short of the marker. And will be fourth down, Gary.
Yes, sir. Fourth down and 11 looks like, Jordy.
So a penalty will be the decider of this drive here. And Wossman will have to send the punting unit out.
Correct.
Number 5, Samuel Lede, back deep for Northwest. Number 15, Cordell Payne, your punter. Madison Prep leads Sterling's 14-7.
Oh.
Got a good snap there. Almost got a hand on it. And this one takes a back roll about the 45-yard line.
45. That was very close to being blocked, Jordy.
That's where Northwest will set up shop. First and 10, up by 1 with 10:35 to play. Let's check on some more scores. St. Thomas More 20, Estruma 0. John F. Kennedy 13, Vanderbilt Catholic 0. LCA 22, Peabody 0. McDonald 35, 7, St. Louis 0. Holy Cross 7, Jesuit 0. Edna Carr 7, Woodlawn 0. John Curtis 21, St. Aug 0. First and 10 Raiders. 5 goes in motion. Gonna fake the toss to him. Gonna cut it back up. Oh, good tackle there. Look like number 8 on Gary on the stop.
Yeah, I can't see the jersey. He's got it tucked, but it looks like number 8. Tell you what, that's good discipline on the defense for staying home and actually reacting, because that was
to go
open.
To a little misdirection.
That was
Running
wide open.
Way. That was Gilbo on the carry. Picked up 7, going to be 2nd and 3. Rummel leads Captain Shreve 6-3. Tioga leads St. Paul's 14-7. And Catholic BR leads John Ehret 7-0. 5 goes in motion. Going to be a Wildcat look, and he runs right into that heart of the defensive line. Led by Big 51 there, Jaden Williams.
He may have gained half a yard there, Jordy.
So 3rd down and 3. Kenwood leads Faraday 19-0. Welsh leads White Castle 20-0. Oak Grove leads Lake Arthur 21-0. Logansport leads Franklin 8-0. Homer leads Oakdale 13-6. Mangum leads Centerville 30-8.
Oh my goodness.
5 gonna go in motion. He's gonna get the speed sweep here. Cuts it
up.
It
looks like he's got something,
got
Jordy.
The sideline. There he goes. 1 man to beat and drug down. A touchdown save and tackle there.
Wow.
But a speed sweep there. Big time pickup.
Right, Jordy.
Samuel Lede sets Northwest up. 1st and goal from the 6. Raiders knocking on the doorsteps. And they go with a little wildcat look here, Gary. 34 going to take the direct snap.
Showing that angle. They're keying on him big time, Jordy. Looks like they're going to go back with their regular
offense. Heavy package here, Gary.
Yeah.
Your two defensive ends just checked into the game.
Correct.
Second and goal from the 6. And Wossman get a stop with their backs against the wall here. It's going to be that wildcat look again. Following behind his pulling guard. Falls forward. And I think he's held out of the end zone.
Yes,
probably
sir.
at the 3-yard line.
That's the way it's looking, Jordy.
Wossman making it tough sledding.
One of the best defenses.
They're standing tall in their own, with their backs against the wall here. Got to think Coach Everett's got two plays called here.
Oh, most definitely, Jordy. Depends on how close he gets this on this first one.
They're going to stick with the wildcat look. This is Javion Reese.
Looks like he's going
And
outside.
Reese
There it is.
Touchdown, Raiders. Number 34 just extended the Raider lead. And we have an extra point pending. Hey, good drive there from the Raiders.
That's not a bad. Very good ball control. Very good. Utilizing their speed, Jordy. They go, power and speed, but that speed sweep was set up.
Speed sweep.
Everything was set up with that.
And Gary, I don't think they have the T on the field. Nope, they're missing a man on the personnel. Got 10 seconds to get it off. We're missing the right guard.
Oh, that should be offsides.
And we're gonna have a penalty here. Might be an offsides. Oh. Coach might send his offense back on the field here.
Was that a penalty? Oh, yeah, it looks like they have a flag on the ground, I think, Jordy.
Well, we don't know, Gary. We'll see which way he points.
There's a flag on the ground.
False start against the offense, so it was Northwest. The snap was late. Everybody got a little early start, so Northwest penalized. Gonna make this extra point a little bit tougher.
Right.
Gina leads Caldwell Parish 30-0. St. James leads North Webster 14-0. Union Parish leads Port Allen 14-0. Manny leads South Plaquemines 21-0. Amite leads Joel Sumner 7-0. Pine leads Avoyelles 7-6. And Bogalusa leads Laurelville 14-0. Here we go, extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and
good.
Back them up 5, Gary. Still got enough leg.
Most definitely. And this young man is a freshman.
Freshman kicker, right?
This young man is a freshman.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, your new score from Raider Stadium with 6:58 to play. Northwest 14, Wossman 6. We'll check on that scoring drive. That was a 6-play, 45-yard. Took 3 minutes and 37 seconds off the game clock. Capped off by a touchdown run from number 34, Reese. Lutcher leads Abbeville 14-6. Iowa leads Plaquemine 15-7. Jennings, St. Martinville tied at 7. Cecilia leads Iota 28-7. Opelousas leads West Feliciana 8-0. Brobridge and Assumption tied at 8. North Dakota leads the Ritter, 35-7. Waiting on the kickoff here. And a little squib kick. Oh,
The
ball's
ball
up
up.
and
Oh, man, that could have been disaster.
Yes, sir. Heads up play there for Mr. George.
You're right.
Hop on it. That's going to set up Wossman, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
You're right, Jordy. Wow.
Now, Gary, you got to think penalties have really hurt Wossman's offense. Can they sustain a drive here and go cut into this lead before we get to halftime?
Right, Jordy. They got right under 7 minutes, 6:55 to go. Can they sustain a drive to go down there and at least have a chance to tie this game before halftime?
Quick pass complete to number 3. And Northwest, I guess their game plan is, you're not going to beat us deep. We're going to give up everything underneath and rally to the football.
Right. So far, that's what it's looking like. Here we go. It's going to be 2nd and about 4, 3.
Yep, 2nd and about a long 3. Ball is at the 47-yard line. Wossman on the move. There's a snap. Handoff to the tailback.
Oh,
tailback
he's bent. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be a loss of about 2.
Pursuit there. That was number 21.
What, they're
getting his
reading
first
it. They're
carry of the
reading that.
night. Antron Mason Jr. That goes by number 6.
Loss of 2, Jordan. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 from the 45-yard line. Wossman goes trips to the top. One receiver here at the bottom. Now look like the coach is on the sideline here, moving those defensive backs up. You got safety help here at the bottom, Gary.
Yep.
And they're going to hand it off instead. Number 21 falls forward. And it looks like he has enough for a Wossman Wildcat first down. Hey, needed it there, Gary. Everybody expected Wossman to come out and try to get it through the air right there. Coach says, let's hand it off to number 21. We're going to extend this drive. Same formation.
And
this time
a throw.
Fires and overshoots his intended receiver. Was looking for number 7, Richard Wilson. Yeah, a little over his reach there. Got to think he wanted that one back.
Oh, man, he gives that to him in space right there. He might still be running.
Yes, sir. So 2nd and 10, ball is at midfield. 4:55 to play before we get to halftime. Double wise, one back in the backfield.
Hey, he pulls it.
What a pull there, Gary, down the sideline and tripped up.
Shoestring tackle. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, but great read there. The ends flew down. They bit on the tailback. And number 10, Tristan Wooden, didn't hit with his legs there.
Oh, yeah.
First and 10, Wossman on the move from the 37-yard line. Got some halftime entertainment coming up for you. We'll give you scores from around the state. We'll also look at our sponsors. But before
ball on the ground!
Gary! Oh, no! Look like
oh, my goodness! Northwest jumped on that, Jordy. Oh, wow!
Number 22 hops on the fumble. Mackenzie Ordwin. And what a costly turnover.
Oh, my goodness.
Wossman looked like they were well on their way to go get points on this drive.
Right.
And just some missed timing there, right?
Right, that's what it looked like, Jordy. Oh, my God. Now, here's the kicker. Can Wossman's defense control Northwest, and you don't want to let them go.
2 scores here.
Yes.
Knowing Northwest gets the football to start the second half.
Correct.
This is a very important drive. One goes in motion. 7 going to call his own number.
Oh, there he goes.
And good tackle there. Picked up about 6 yards.
Yes.
It was number 9 on the stop, Marlon Lame. It looked like Craig Malvo called his own number there, Gary.
Yes, sir.
So, Coach, running a little different quarterback system tonight.
Right.
No threes the starter. But we've seen 7 touch it. We've seen 34 touch it on direct snaps. So
correct.
Second and long 4, maybe we'll call it 5. 7 comes in motion. This time the quarterback.
This time it's 3.
Gonna call it himself.
Oh. That's going to be close, Jordy.
Yeah, they're gonna give him
I don't know.
a good spot there.
I'm sure. That's going to be close.
And they're signaling first down. So J.D. Chavis on the carry. And it will be Raider first down. So 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Malvo goes in motion. Reese gets the carry. Reese following behind his blocks. I tell you what, the offensive line started to look a little good here in the second quarter.
That young man is running with passion tonight.
And we got whistles. Timeout, Wossman. So we'll take a timeout with him, Gary. 2:50 to play here in the second quarter. 14-6 is your score. Northwest has the lead and the football. You're watching Friday Night Football live on Under the Lights second round action. Trip to the quarterfinals on the line. All right, here we go. After the timeout, 1st and 10, 2:55 to play. Now we check on those timeouts remaining. Brendan, what do we look like? 1 apiece? Wossman got 1. Northwest got 1, Gary. Is that play call from the last drive, number 5.
Man. What a read, Jordy.
This one may be coming back. We got a penalty flag that flew from the line judge on the other sideline. Let's see what the call is here.
Might be holding, Jordy.
Yes, sir. That is the call, holding against Northwest. So this will pin Northwest back and make this 1st and long.
That's going to be a 1st and 20, Jordy, from the 47.
So the clock will run. 1st and long from the 47-yard line. 2:40 to play here. And they're going to run a reverse, Gary. But look at this Wossman defense all over it.
Wow.
Gary, ball came out late. Wossman says they have the football. Waiting on the ruling. And they signal Raider football.
He was down.
So they said he was down?
Yeah, I think they said he was down.
So it will be 2nd and long. 1 minute and 50 seconds remains.
Be 2nd down.
You got to think, Northwest. When do you start going a little up-tempo here, or you do not want to give it back to Wossman? Try to take the lead going into halftime. I guess that's what coach's decision is here. Handoff, number 34, and he almost broke that one. So, Gary, I'm confused of what just happened.
I have no idea what just happened.
The chains moved.
I have no idea what just
So it
happened.
was going to be second and long, and then it came back to first and 10. Now it's second and 2. Was there a fumble recovery and then a change of possession?
Well, then it should have went. I have no
I'm
idea.
not sure what the call was there. Any idea, Brendan? So it must have been a referee mess up there after the penalty a little while ago. They did not set the chains the right way.
I I don't understand that. I really don't know. But it's going. I'm confused, Jordy. That's all I can
Yes,
say.
sir. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. We're trying to get an explanation at halftime exactly what happened there, so we can let everyone know in the chat. 3 gonna step up. And Gary, that might be a
No, that
fumble.
might be a fumble.
Penalty flag flies.
Intentional grounding, maybe.
And you're right, my friend. This is probably intentional grounding.
Wow.
No, sir.
Oh, targeting.
No, horse collar.
Oh, horse collar.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Horse collar.
Yes, so if it was a recovered fumble, that gets wiped off the board. And it will be first and 10 after the penalty flag. 15 seconds. How close you got to get to give your kicker a shot here?
Wow. That's 15 seconds left.
Wow, Gary.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
That's a huge penalty.
You got 15 seconds left.
All the way down to the
something.
20-yard line.
Let's see what they can do, Jordy.
See what coach decides here. Got to be careful. You throw one up from grabs here. Wossman can take it to the distance on a pick 6.
Oh, you're right, Jordy. You can't.
3 going to drop back to pass. Steps up. Fires. Got in and out of the intended receiver. Was looking for Marquez Davis. And that one hit him in his gloves. So 9 seconds remaining. Coach got 1 timeout. You try to get in field goal range here. Wossman, you got to be careful. You cannot bite on any double moves or any trick plays here.
Right. You're right, Jordy.
And looks like coach is going to burn a timeout. They're going to talk about this play call.
You're right.
So if you don't get out of bounds here or get a first down, the half will catch you.
You're right, Jordy.
I think coach is going to gather his team here, let them know. Remember, they tried some trickery in the first quarter. Don't go asleep here. This is a big possession with 9 seconds remaining.
You looking at from where it's at, it would be about a 37-yard field goal. So you looking at that, but man, I tell you what, it's just, you got, in my opinion,
right now,
you probably got
too far out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, too far out of his comfort zone. You got to get back, and I'd say go to the end zone.
Gary, if you do get to the first down marker, you got to rally the troops up and get them to spike it down.
Or, like I said, just right now, you almost just have to go for the end zone, Jordy.
Well, we look. They got his big play receiver, number 7, number 2. We'll see if they go their routes here.
Let's see what this defense can do to try to keep them out of it. Remember, we got one of the best defenses in the state right there on the other side of the ball.
Here we go. 3 going to drop back to pass. Under pressure, steps up. Cannot take a sack.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
Down the sideline he goes. Gary, for now, he scored. But there's a penalty flag at the line of scrimmage. And the touchdown will be called off the board from a holding penalty. Wow. Got 1 second on the play clock. Now you just heave one up to the end zone.
Right, Jordy.
Second and long from the 30-yard line. Got time for one final play.
One play. That's it.
Let's see if Wossman starts to line some guys up at the goal line. Gonna back up their secondary to about the 10-yard line. Here we go, Gary. Final play of the half. 7 gonna check in. Steps up, gonna be brought down. And that's how this first half went. So Wossman does a tremendous job here to not go down 2 scores as we head into halftime, Gary Swallow.
Yes, sir, Jordy. Man, that was a big penalty at the end of the half. Wossman stood up. That defense did not give in. So, this is going to be a very interesting second half.
Yes, sir. Remember, Northwest will get the second half kickoff.
Correct.
So after 24 minutes of play, Northwest 14, Wossman 6, halftime here from Raider Stadium. We'll step away. We'll give first half analysis in a matter of a few moments. But we got some halftime entertainment coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We'll give you some scores from around the state. Go grab a Coke, go grab some popcorn, get ready. We got second half coverage coming at you in about 15, 20 minutes.
Wow.
The slab. That's call it delicious. I can cuss out like there's 2, 7. Wow. 457.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give first half analysis while they get the halftime ready to go. You look at
Yes,
it,
sir.
Wossman come out firing on all cylinders there in the first half. And that first drive, 10 plays right down the field. Wow, what a drive. But Northwest returning kickoff really set the tone of what this game was about to be.
Right, Jordy. I mean, just a reaction, right after that score, they kicked off the ball and they just took it to the house.
Gary, it's been the penalties in the first half that really hurt Wossman.
Right.
And Northwest has been the different backs getting on the outside and running behind the offensive line. They've been doing a tremendous job up front, so we'll see how this second half plays out. Great job there from the defense, not giving up points. before we got out of there. 14-6 halftime. I'm ready to see what's in store for quarter number 3 and quarter number 4.
You're right, Jordy. This is going to be a very interesting ball game. I can't wait to see what the second half is going to do. Like, if it's anything like the first half, it's going to be exciting.
Yes, sir.
But the main thing, like you said earlier, how can Wossman respond to all of those mistakes? Can they clean that up for the second half? That's very important.
So we got, looks like a battle of the bands going on here. We'll step away, let everyone enjoy this halftime entertainment. Those are my first half stats for you, ladies and gentlemen. Wossman had the football 23 plays. Held it for 11 minutes, 18 seconds. And Northwest had it for 21 plays. Held it for 12 minutes and 42 seconds. 14-6 your score. Both teams have exited their locker room. They're getting ready to crank this second half up. Before we get to that second half, let's give you some scores from around the state of Louisiana. Here you go, Gary. Mandeville leads Santa Mont 21-14. Airline leads Southside 29-21. Dutchtown leads Chalmette 28-0. Destrehan leads Bellchase 17-10. Neville leads Central 16-11. Walker leads North Shore 14-2. Ruston leads Westgate 14-3. Zachary leads Salmon 35-7. Lutcher leads Abbeville 21-6. St. Martinville leads Jennings 14-7. Opelousas leads West Feliciana 8-0. Getting ready to start the kickoff here for the second half. Wossman will tee it up. Oh, got a shot here. Tackle down around the 46-yard line. But a big time return there from Craig Malvo. Cecilia leads Iota 49-21. 56-7. Union Parish leads Port Allen 21-0. A-Meat leads Joe Sumner 21-0. Pine leads Avoyles 13-6. Gina leads Caldwell Parish 38-0. Bogalusa leads Laurelville 20-0. Manny leads South Plaquemines 24-0. St. James leads North Webster 28-6. Logansport leads Franklin 28-0. Mangum leads Centerville 48-6. Oak Grove leads Lake Arthur 42-6. Kentwood leads Faraday 19-0. East Feliciana and Jeanerette tied at 6. First and 10 Raiders. Direct snap to Malvo. Malvo tackled down immediately. Number 24, Devin Brown.
That defense collapsed real quick on that play. They were reading that all along, Jordy.
More scores for you. Welsh leads White Castle 47-8. Homer leads Oakdale 26-12. Haynesville leads General Trash 28-8. Holy Cross leads Jesuit 9-0. St. Paul's leads Tioga 24-14. Edna Carr leads Woodlawn and Baton Rouge 29-0. Alexandria leads Brother Martin 3-0. Karen Crow leads Acadiana 7-0. Second and 11. Handoff to 34 and quickly taken down. That was Reese there on the stop. Number 34, Kajon Williams. Rummel leads Captain Shreve 13-3. Upset alert.
You're right, Jordy.
Catholic of BR leads John Eric 24-0. John Curtis leads St. Aug 28-14. De La Salle leads Edie White 14-10. Keep a close eye on that one.
That's going to be a close one.
Third and 11 for the Raiders. Chavis waits on the snap in the shotgun. 5 goes in motion. He's going to get the carry here. Trying to get outside. Oh, what a tackle! Number 24, And they turn it up a notch here in the second half to start
They
this
sure
second half.
did, Jordy. That was
Devin
very
Brown, 2
important.
impressive tackles here to start this second half.
You're right.
St. Michael's leads Livingston 21-8. Evangel leads Shaw 13-10. Turlings Catholic leads Madison Prep 17-14.
Whoa.
McDonough 35 rolling right now 27-7 on St. Louis. Wow, what a score.
That's yeah.
Northwest on for the punt. High snap, controls it, and he angles it towards the sideline. They don't want to give Wossman any shots on a return here. Going to be down around the 24-yard line, where Wossman will take over first and 10. More
Now,
scores for you, Gary.
Yes, sir.
John F. Kennedy leads Vanderbilt Catholic 26-6. St. Thomas More leads Estruma 48-8. Lafayette Christian leads Peabody 38-8. St. Charles leads Ascension Episcopal 36-0. Newman leads St. Thomas Aquinas 21-0. University Lab leads Patrick Taylor 49-0. Catholic New Iberia leads Lake Charles College Prep 3-0.
Whoa.
Episcopal leads Bunkie 17-0. Notre Dame leads D'Arbonne Woods 21-0. There's a snap, quick pass, fire, complete to number 3, slips a tackle, and steps out of bounds, but not before Mason picks up about 5 yards. Parkview Baptist leads Dunham 28-18. Calvary Baptist leads Holy Savior Menard 35-0. Washita Christian leads Westminster 49-0. Riverside leads Catholic Appointed P 14-0. Central Catholic leads St. Fredericks 6-2.
Whoa.
Handoff to the tailback. Number 22. Goes for about 2 tough yards there.
That's what it looked like, Jordy.
For Eric Griffin. More scores coming at you. St. Martin's Episcopal leads Covenant Christian 19-7.
Right.
Vermilion Catholic leads Delhi Charter 28-12. Southern Lab and Hanson Memorial tied at 14. Wow. You heard that?
Yes, that's amazing right there. That's a shocker.
Ascension Catholic rolling tonight, beating OC 44-20.
Wow.
And that is a look at scores from around the state of Louisiana. And was looking for number 7. Could not hit his intended receiver. And it will bring up 4th down.
What will they do, Jordy? Oh, it looks like they're going to punt it.
Punting unit will have to come out, so a 3 and out for Wossman. Not what you ordered up right there.
No, Jordy.
Number 15, your punter, Cordell Payne. And Northwest going to play it safe. They're not sending anybody back deep, Gary.
Oh, look at this.
Gary.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Great tackle there, Jordy, but oh, my goodness. Could you?
It was not blocked.
No,
He
just missed it. I think he just missed the kick and kind of partial off to the side. That was, oh, my goodness.
That's going to set up Northwest. Great field position. What a costly error there for the special teams.
You right. Oh, my God. Now, can Northwest do something with this?
Yeah, first and 10 from the 24-yard line. They try to put some pressure on them. Looked like they rushed them. Direct snap to the 34. And he's running hard, Gary.
Oh, man, look at that.
Reese was on the carry. Got a helmet that came off.
Yeah.
Gonna have to go out for a play.
Now, I don't know, Jordy.
Picked up 6, gonna be 2nd and 4. Clock will run, 8:10 to play here in the third quarter. Reese going to call the snap again. And
man,
this time he is swallowed up. Number 11, Keyshawn Hines. There to greet him in the backfield. Third and about 5 from the 19-yard line with 7:20 to play here in the third quarter. And Malvo will be your quarterback here. 18 goes in motion. Fake it there. Good move from Malvo.
Oh.
But he pays the price.
Pays the price for it.
Going to be just short of the chains. And here comes the heavy package.
It's going to be fourth and about, what, 2?
Fourth and about 2. Offense will stay on the field. They're going for it. Reese with 2 big linemen in the backfield. Gonna follow behind those guys. Full head of steam.
He looks like he's got it, Jordy.
Needed 2 yards. And he's got enough for another first down.
God. You have a stack, big backfield like that. That's just basically plowing the field, just going for it,
Follow behind your big lineman.
That's right. Just keep going.
So it will be first and 10 from the 13-yard line for the Raiders. Trying to extend their lead here in the third. Little speed motion. Breaks off that tackle. And going to be upended around the 12-yard line. Number 5, Samuel Ade on the speed sweep.
Jordy.
We got a Wossman defender slow to get up. So they take a look at the injured Wildcat, ladies and gentlemen. We'll step away. 5:28 to play here in the third quarter. But he's walking off on his own power, Gary, so a great sign to see there.
I think somebody fell on him, Jordy. It might have been the wind.
Wind got knocked out of him.
That's what it looks like.
Last time I saw the Opelousas score, it was at halftime. So it will be 2nd and 9. Play 6 of this drive. Ball is at the 12-yard line. Coach Edwards arguing something on the field, Gary. Might be the spot of where that football was. All right, ready to go. Clock runs. 2nd and, we'll call it 9. Might be JB and Reese time. That's exactly who it is. Reese falls forward to about the 10-yard line. They're going to bring up a huge third down, Gary. I don't know now. I don't know if it's 4-down territory. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, and it looks like points are pivotal tonight. We ain't going to see many of them, it looks like. Got to think it's in the back of his mind right now. Do you line up the freshman kicker if you don't get enough here for a first down?
It's possible. You know, he showed he had a decent leg.
We'll see if it's 4-down territory. Reese going to take his own number. And he's going to be stopped.
At the 10. No gain.
And might have lost a yard. Back at the 11. Gary, decision has been made. Here comes number 25. Gavin Fontenot, a freshman kicker, to make this a 2-score lead here late in the third.
You're right, Jordy. That's got to be a lot of pressure on this young man. But he's been consistent all year, you know, been working real hard. And you know they're going to try to put pressure on.
About how far, Gary?
That's going to be about a 27-yard field goal. 28-yard field goal.
Here we go. Snap, hold, kick is up, and go!
Oh!
How about the freshman, Gary?
Wow!
Special teams does matter.
Yeah, special teams are special. I'll tell you what. We got a player down.
An injured Wildcat on the field. So we'll take a look at that scoring drive. 28-yarder. Let our producer do his stats. But your new score here from Raider Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, Northwest 17, Wossman 6, 3:32 to play here in the third quarter. Gary, that was a 9-play. Okay, that was a 9-play. It took 4 minutes, 58 seconds off the game clock, and it was a 28-yard field goal. We don't have the spot of the field where they started out with. Okay.
So that was basically they started down here or over here?
Yes, so about a 4-yard drive then.
Right.
Here we go. 25 tees it up. Probably the biggest field goal he's kicked in his career, Gary.
Yeah, you're right.
Short kick, gonna be down about the 37-yard line. Wossman's got to get some offense moving.
Right. Jordy, it's important. Wossman has to
sustain a drive.
Yeah, sustain a drive and score. They need points. They need points right now. So let's see if they can get that going, and if Northwest's defense can still stand tall. Excuse me.
1st and 10, Wossman. Got to do a little catch-up here, Gary.
Sir?
We got to do a little catch-up here.
Yes, you're right.
Get some points here.
Most definitely. It's very important. They need to sustain something on this drive.
We'll start off quarterback
keep.
And
they got it. Oh, my God.
Behind Mackenzie Ordran. And he's fired up.
You right, Jordy. Oh, my God. This is awesome. Their defense has come. They come to play, Jordy. Okay.
Second and long. For Wossman, shotgun formation, going to drive back the pass.
Oh, he's going deep.
Throwing it into double coverage.
Oh,
he caught it, Gary.
No, he's out of bounds.
The referee's going to say he's out of bounds. But what a catch there
wow.
on the sideline. Could not get a foot in bounds.
You're right.
And that's going to set up 3rd and long. We thought they would take a few more shots here tonight, but that was their first one.
That was the first deep one. But that was still double coverage. The defense just didn't collapse on the ball. But that was a great catch, but just didn't have his feet in bounds.
3rd down, trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right, 1 tailback waits. Got to find a way to extend this drive, Gary. Here's a snap. 10 gonna drop back.
Oh,
Kind of
man.
pressure. Evades the pressure.
Oh, he's there
And
again.
fired it away last second. And this Raider defense,
They're
they're
possessed,
pinning their
man.
ears back, and they're coming.
They're coming hard, Jordy.
I tell you what, Gary, another 3 and out. Not what you wanted if you're a Wildcat fan right now.
Not at all, Jordy. This is exactly what Northwest wanted, but it is totally the opposite of what Wossman wanted. They needed to drive the ball and get some points on this
Especially
drive.
before we got to the fourth quarter.
You right.
Number 15, Cordell Payne, your punter. Nobody back deep for Northwest to keep the defense on the field. Play it safe. This time he gets it away. And a pretty good kick here. And going to be touchdown around the 38-yard line.
39.
Now they say the 39. So it will be first and 10 Raiders from the 39-yard line. Up 17-6. Got to think now you just got to go bleed away the clock.
Yeah, but you still got a lot of time in there. You can't go too conservative right now, but you got to, do what you do.
Malvo, that was Laverne on the carry. Talk about number 40. Javante Spears. Second and 9 from the 40-yard line. 1:55 to play here in the third quarter. Might have seen, one pass tonight from Northwest?
One, I think.
And off to 7, trying to get outside. Going to be up
man, that was not what you wanted, Jordy.
Loss.
They got a time, something.
Got a helmet off. One of the Wossman defenders' helmet popped off. Got to go out for a play.
That was not what they wanted, Jordan. They needed to keep that ball going forward, man.
One of the few times tonight when they go east and west, Wossman was all over it.
Right. You're right, Jordy.
Coach, you talked about how much time would he start trying to take off the clock. You see it now.
Oh, yeah.
He's not getting in a hurry.
Not at all. He's letting that play clock go down.
Gonna snap it under 10 seconds. Northwest goes trips to the left. I'm gonna drop back the pass. Fires a screen pass.
Oh, bubble screen.
And that one is all over it. Wossman's defense holds, Gary.
Yes, sir.
That's what you needed there.
Yeah.
3 and out. You get your offense right back on the field and try to go cut into this lead as the fourth quarter.
You're right.
Ever so closely gets here.
Do you think Wossman will get a chance to return this, or will they kick it away again?
Coach is going to let this one go to the fourth quarter, Gary.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Play clock will not run. Fourth quarter, about 15 seconds away. And Wossman's bench is going to empty. They're going to go meet.
Have a big huddle.
Big huddle going. Well, Gary, 3 quarters have come and gone here from Raider Stadium. We're 12 minutes away from determining who's going to play on Thanksgiving week. A trip to the quarters
You're right, Jordan.
awaits a team here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Should be a fun, fast, furious 12 minutes. Get
Yes,
ready, folks. Who wants it more? Moments away. The winner of this game will get the winner of the Bro Bridge and Assumption game. Let's check on that score at this time. Right now, Assumption leads Bro Bridge 22-15. That's a third quarter score. And we have a punt. Looks like Wossman might sell out to block it here. And he gets it away, but it's not the best kick, Gary.
But
Takes a friendly roll. You were thinking maybe try to flip the field there.
yeah, but they had pressure on him.
Wossman
He
brought
had to
the
do it.
house.
So it'll be first and 10. It looks like at the 46 of Wossman. So, you know, very good field position to go down and do something. Can they do it?
First and 10, Wossman from the 46-yard line. We're going to start off with a quick pass, complete, makes one man miss. So a positive start here
Yeah, gain of
on
about
this
5.
drive.
Gain of about 5. Looks like it's going to be at the Northwest 49-yard line.
OHS leads West Feliciana 8-0 third quarter. Cecilia leads Iota 63-21 third quarter. Handoff number 21 breaks the tackle, drags the defender for a first down. That was Mason
Looks like a first down.
on the carry. Iowa leads Plaquemine 29-13. St. Martinville leads Jennings 16-13.
Oh, man.
Going
that
up with a little no huddle look here.
Yeah.
Mason was on the carry again. Good tackle there by the Northwest defender.
I think he snapped that ball a little too soon. He wasn't quite ready for it.
I agree. Lutcher leads Abbeville 28-12. Jennings has now taken the lead. It's 19-16 on St. Martinville. Inside handoff, spins off a tackle. And Eric Griffin
gonna be a first
gonna have
down.
enough for another Wossman Wildcat first down. Gotta think, Gary, this is the drive. You have to have points.
They have to have some points right here, Jordy.
And it's starting out the right way.
You're right.
They're moving down the field. We'll see if Northwest defense can come up with a big stop. Griffin gonna get the carry again, gashing up the middle. And back-to-back first down runs from Eric Griffin. And we got a Raider slow to get up. Wossman going up tempo here. First and 10 for Wossman. Griffin gonna get the carry again.
Oh, yeah.
This time number 75 of the Raiders. There to greet him, Percy Chavis.
Wow.
Harry, Central Baton Rouge now leads Neville 17-16.
Oh, my goodness.
Second and 10. They go quick. Hand off to Mason. Mason slips a tackle, runs through a defender. All the
first
way
down.
down inside the 5.
To the 4-yard line, Jordy.
It will be first and goal.
We're going tempo.
Wossman knocking on the doorsteps. There's a snap. Handoff. Mason up the middle. Oh, I don't think he got in. And a late penalty flag flies. See what the penalty is here.
The personal foul, face mask. Okay.
Wow.
That's against Wossman. That's is that a 10 or a 15? No, personal foul, that's 15 yards.
And what was the story of the first half, Gary?
Penalties.
Penalties have hurt this football team.
You're right.
So they can't get a first down from here. It's first and goal. All the way back to the 18-yard line. Fires one in the flats. Caught by number 7. And good tackle there.
Good pursuit.
It's gonna
You giving that man
second and goal from the 12.
Yeah, you give that man, the ball with his face. You gotta make sure you get to him. And I tell you what, that could have easily walked in. Here we go. They're going tempo again, Jordy.
Handoff Mason. And Mason going to be drugged down by number 9, Thibodeau. Pine leads the Boyles 27-6. Homer leads Oakdale 26-12. Jeanerette leads East Feliciana 14-12. Third and goal, Gary, from the 8. And we got whistles.
Timeout.
Timeout, Wossman. We'll take a timeout with them, give you some scores from around the state. 7:13 to play. 17-6 your score. Alexandra leads Brother Morton 10-0. Going for an upset alert there.
You're right.
Rummel leads Captain Shreve 13-3. That's the number 2 team in the state of Louisiana.
You're right. You're
on
right.
upset alert. Karen Crow, Acadiana tied at 7, fourth quarter.
Wow. Would you expect anything less?
No, sir.
My God.
It looks like Bunky's season will come to an end, Gary. They're trailing 31-6. Look like they're going to get upset here in the second round. Here we go. Third and goal, handoff. 22. Them defensive ends have played a heck of a game.
It's going to be 4th down.
And now it is 4th down. Game clock just hit under 7 minutes. Boy, what a win this would be for the Raiders.
You're right.
If they let Wossman waste 5 minutes off the game clock and they come up empty here with points.
That would be amazing. Very critical right here, Jordy.
Yes, sir. 4th down. Throwing a fade. It is caught. Caught. What a catch. Holy cow.
Wow, Jordy, that was amazing. The defender was there.
Antron Mason the second.
Yep, very good.
That was play of the night.
Went over and caught that ball and came down with it. Amazing. Now,
are you going to see that one on the highlight reel later tonight?
You will. That is unbelievable. Okay. Now,
one of the better catches we've seen this season.
Very important. They're going for 2. Got to get this 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game.
2-point conversion try. There's a snap. Quarterback looks, fires, got a man, and it is complete. We got a new ball game, Gary Swallow.
Yes, we do.
With 6:36 to play. here at Raider Stadium. Wossman just cut into the lead. Your new score, Northwest 17, Wossman 14.
14.
Stick with us, folks. Gonna be a great finish. Let's check on that scoring drive, Gary.
That was amazing. They did what they had to do, Jordy.
That was a 9-play drive. It went 54 yards. Took 5 minutes and 15 seconds off the game clock. Touchdown pass from Wooden to Mason. And we got a 3-point game.
You're right, Jordy. You're right, Jordy. Now, here's the million-dollar question. Can Northwest get the ball and take control of it and move the ball down the field? Slow it down.
Gary, we look at the timeouts remaining. Wossman has 2. And you know Northwest is just going to come out and grind it out.
Correct.
They're not going to throw the football. They're throwing 1 pass tonight.
Right. 1, I think 2.
So you know what's coming. Wossman, you got to put 9 in the box.
Oh, onside.
Gary.
They
had about 3 or 4 Wossman guys offsides there. And no penalty flag there, but they might have got caught with the illegal touching before the 10 yards.
Oh, I don't know, Jordy. That's crazy. That was pure. That was obvious.
No call there from the line judges. Now this is going to be important.
That is terrible. Hate to say it, but you know how I am about officiating.
Yeah, they missed that one. Whew. But I think the penalty will go against legal touching here.
That's possible.
So Wossman comes out with an onside kick. Recovered the football. Now we got a long discussion going on. And it's going to be...
Holding.
What they call
holding?
Okay.
Wow. But there's no laundry on the ground. There's no
sir,
flag.
at the 49-yard line.
Oh, they do have one?
Yes, sir. So what do we do here? We have a re-kick in place?
I'm not sure. I don't. It depends on who recovered the football. Wow.
An important moment in this football game. We're just waiting upstairs to figure out what the decision is.
Right.
So, Gary,
with
6:33 to play here in the fourth quarter and a 3-point game.
You're right, Jordy. This is.
Got a stunned stadium right now, trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
Okay, yeah.
Here we go. We should get some clarity here.
I'd like to see this. I want to see what they're going to call. They already called holding against, Wossman.
All right, Gary.
It looks like they're going to do a re-kick.
Now, if you're Northwest, you put the hands on the field.
I have no idea where would they do this penalty from?
They're backing them up.
They kick off from the 35.
Check it out, Gary, all the way back to the 25-yard line where they're spotting this football. So we will have a re-kick. They recovered the onside kick, but the penalty will make it a re-kick here. I think we got to figure it out.
I'm still stunned. I have no idea what they what they said. The Whitecap's going way back there, but I don't know why he's going way back there because it's not going to go that far.
So you expect another onside kick here?
Hey,
Or you put it on your defense with 2 timeouts?
I don't know. It depends on how confident they are on their defense. I mean, you know, they're 3 points behind.
They're the Northwest starting to move their way towards Wossman's sideline, expecting that onside kick.
You're right.
And gonna be a little line drive, Gary.
Okay, got it. We got offside. They're gonna call that one.
And now they're gonna call an offside penalty.
That's
I'm
got
guessing.
to be.
So an offside penalty on the kickoff team. Gonna move
Yeah.
it back to about the 20-yard line.
Right. That's amazing.
They gotta get this game.
They're
They gotta get this game under control, Gary.
You right.
2 bizarre calls here late. Now, I guess you just try to pin them deep because if you don't recover the onside kick, you give Northwest good field position.
Man, you know that's right.
A little kick gonna head to about
Don't
the
let it hit the
50-yard
ground.
line. And number 5, he's dangerous in the return game. And Northwest will have the football.
Inside the Wossman 40-yard line. Can they move the ball? That's the key.
This is the drive right here for both sides.
Right. Defense has to step up, and the offense has to control the line of scrimmage and get some first downs. You got to control the line. You got 6 minutes.
Northwest, you just want to, how you call that, smash mouth football at this time?
Right.
Win the line of scrimmage and try to go put this game away with a touchdown.
You right, Jordan. You right. Very important.
You put everybody in a box. Don't expect Northwest to throw it on this drive here.
I don't see that.
You pin your ears, you come after it. We have an injured Wildcat on the field. Slow to get up. That was number 15, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll check on those scores at the end of the game. Here we go. It might be number 34, Reese's time. And good start here for the defense, Gary. Forward progress will be stopped. Lost about 2 yards there. Now Coach Edwards, he's going to go into game manager mode here. 40-second play clocks. Don't expect him to snap it under 10 seconds the rest of this drive.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He's going to bleed that clock for everything he can. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a fun one tonight, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of excitement. You're right.
But we still got 5 minutes to decide a winner.
Yes, sir.
Nobody go anywhere.
A lot of excitement here at Raider Field.
And we got whistles.
Oh.
Timeout, Raiders. Coach bled it all the way down for 40 seconds there. Calls a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them, folks. 5:29 to play here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 12 when we come back. 17-14 is your score. Here we go, Gary. 2nd and 12 after the timeout. 2 timeouts apiece. Quarterback gonna drop back the pass. Oh, wow, taking a shot. Oh,
He caught
it, Gary. Wow. Number 1 bodies him up. Makes the catch. Reginald Laverne. Coach goes play action on this drive.
Man, that
Stunned us all.
froze every defender they had there, Jordy. It just made him stop. He had a defender on it, but he went up and got it.
That's a gutsy call there.
You're right. You are so right.
Coach ain't threw it much tonight.
I think that's only his second or third pass of the whole game.
But what a time to complete a big time pass.
Wow, big time. That's when you trust in your players.
1st and 10, chains move. Ball is at the 22-yard line. Letting it go all the way down under 10 seconds.
Oh, look out!
34. Carrying defenders with him. And it will be
Wow.
Raiders.
That was, man, did you see that? That spin?
Raiders.
He made contact and spun right off of it, Jordan.
There's Raiders are starting to feel it.
Oh,
there.
yes.
And they can put this one in the end zone. Might be all she wrote.
Maybe. Very important for Wossman's defense to rise and show how strong they are. They've been one of the strongest. They've been one of the strongest all year. Can Northwest wear them down and get in the end zone?
Got 4 downs to get 6 yards. Reese gonna get the carry, and Reese gonna be upended.
Right inside the 5. Right at the 5.
Gain of 1. Remember, Coach has 2 timeouts remaining. And here comes the big boys, Gary.
Yes, sir. We used to call it the jumbo package. Oh, my God. That's unbelievable. These guys are big.
3:20 on the game clock. 4th quarter coming down to the wire. Number 34 will take the direct snap here. There's a snap. 34 up the gut. 34 reaches for the pylon.
Touchdown.
Oh, baby. Touchdown Raiders. Javian Reese follows behind the jumbo package.
Unbelievable, Jordan.
And the Raiders have extended their lead here late in the 4th.
What a way to answer that amazing catch and touchdown, to come back and take the ball down and score one of your own. Amazing. No.
Extra point pending. Snap, hold, kick is up, and go. Ladies and gentlemen, with 2:54 to play here at Raider Stadium, Northwest 24, Wossman 14. Gary, not over.
No, not yet. They have 2 minutes and 54 seconds left. This is an explosive.
With that offense on the other sideline.
This is an explosive offense. They get anybody behind them, look out, and they get the ball in space. They can take it to the house at any given time. They have to be respected. This is an awesome ball club. They're not number 6 in the state for no reason.
We'll check on that scoring drive. That was a 5-play drive. Took 39 yards. Took 3 minutes and 32 seconds off the clock. Capped off by a touchdown run from number 34. Wossman, you're hoping for a big return here.
Yes. Very important, very important.
Little squib kick.
Oh, man, they got it.
He's going to have a shot
They
here.
have a
Number
shot.
7.
Oh, you
Breaks
don't
off
let
the
it.
first
He
tackle.
gets through the line. Oh, my
There's
God.
that pursuit. Garrett
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, sir.
Number 3 saw the fumble.
Number 3 jumped on the fumble
Yeah.
there. Heads up play there from
Very
the
good.
Wossman return man.
Yes, sir.
So now you start to do a little clock management here
right.
and think to yourself,
now
you got 2 minutes and 46 seconds. You got to go score, and then it comes down to an onside kick.
Right. Can Wossman, they give themselves some time. They're going to have to do this quick.
You got to start taking some chunks downfield.
Yes, they got to take some shots. This is going to be very important for them to try to throw something downfield.
If you're Northwest, you're one stop away from Thanksgiving week.
Right, you're right.
They have a little chain issue right now.
There you go. I think they got it set now, Jordy.
.34 cramping on the sideline, Gary, for Northwest.
Yeah. He's had a tremendous day so far.
Here we go. Got to get something moving and got to get it quick. Start off with a screen.
Man,
and the pass falls incomplete. Second and 10 from the 38-yard line. Number 10, directing orders. Gonna roll out to his right. Fires, got a man open and threw it to his bench there. Gonna bring up 3rd down and 10.
This is not going exactly the way the Wildcats wanted it. That pass was low and outside. I mean, it was very hard. It would have been hard for his receiver to catch it and stay on his feet.
So 3rd down and 10, Gary.
A lot of adjustments there, Jordy.
10 gonna drop back to pass. Taking a shot, got a man. Oh, just out of his intended receiver. And
wow.
Gary, the game will come down.
One play.
One play.
Either a first down or a turnover on downs, Jordy.
Good. OHS has extended their lead 14-0. Fourth and 10. Game's on the line.
Right here. They need 10 yards or it may well be over, Jordy.
Taking a look at the sideline.
Yeah.
Trips to the right. 3, long receiver here at the bottom.
Got him like.
Got safety help both sides. 10 drops back to pass.
He's under pressure.
Breaks off the tackle, throws it, fires the Pete. Oh, what a big time first down conversion.
First down, man. They needed that.
Wooden finds Weeks, extends the drive, and Wossman still has life. Chains will move. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
And snap.
Taking a shot, got a man, number 3.
Oh, man.
And it looked like he gave up on it.
Well, he threw it inside, and the guy was
streaking outside,
he was streaking outside, so that was, but he was there. That was nobody.
Yes, that safety came in late.
Wow.
If he'd have led him to the outside, that might have been 6.
You're right.
Second and 10 from the 46-yard line. Got 2 minutes, 16 seconds remaining here in the 4th. He's had a clean pocket to throw in.
Yes.
Steps up,
Uh,
looking.
Oh, look at
Gonna be
he's
brought
gonna be
down
brought down
from
after a gain.
behind.
He took off. He's got a gain of about 3.
That was number 9 there on the stop. And Wossman got to go quick.
You
Those
right.
receivers, they ran a mile downfield. They got to hustle back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 7. Here we go.
Oh.
Fires got a man and it's complete to his tailback. And got enough for a 1st down. Just when you think Wossman's out of it, they find a way to extend the drive.
What can they do? They'll win it. 35 seconds left.
At a minute and 35 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. And we got whistles. They're having issues with the chain. And now they say, so it was a chain issue, but they're going to get both teams back on the field.
Right.
All right, here we go, 1st and 10. There's a snap. 10 surveying the field.
Oh, he's up. Oh, he breaks out.
Throws one and then, oh! Hit him in the hands. Should have been intercepted.
You right, Jordy.
Number 10 evading the sack there. And almost threw one away there. Second and 10. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Minute 27 to play. 10 drops back to pass, steps up, fires, pass complete. 1st down, Wossman. That was number 6. Washington on the reception.
Minute and 18.
Wossman marches up to the line of scrimmage. Ken drops back, got to take a shot to the end zone, fires, and the pass falls incomplete. There on the coverage, number 21, Sierra.
1 minute and 4 seconds left, Jordy.
This has been an 11-play drive, Gary. 1 minute and 4 seconds remain. 24-14 is your score. 10 drops back, fires, got a man in the flats, and overshoots his intended receiver. And it will be 3rd down and 10. Every time Wossman has been backed up 3rd and long, 4th and long on this drive, they found a way. Can they find a way here?
This is going to be very interesting, Jordy.
There's the snap. 10 fires, got a man, pass is complete, but he did not pick enough for a 1st down.
Did he make the catch?
Yes, sir. It will be 4th down and 4. 56 seconds remain. 4th and 4. Maybe one last prayer here. Northwestern 1 stop away from the quarters.
There you go.
Steps up.
Oh, no!
Intercepted! Oh, baby! Raiders are headed to the quarters, Gary!
Oh, my God! Oh, wow!
They upset the 11 seed last week. They upset the 6 seed this week. And they're going to have a date on Thanksgiving week.
You are right, Jordy. Amazing, amazing. Wow. Here we go.
Number 16 on an INT, Mark Owens. Wow, what a game.
That was awesome. I'll tell you what, Jordy. We thought we were going to have an exciting game today, and I tell you what, it did not disappoint.
Handoff to 34.
He got, he made.
Got a couple blocks, and that's how you put an exclamation point
You right.
on this one.
Oh, my goodness.
Reese well on his way to player of the game honors.
Timeout. Timeout.
Timeout, Wossman. 32 seconds remain. And the celebration has begun on this sideline.
Tell you what, Jordy.
We'll check on that score. Let's see where the Raiders will head next week. Right now, Gary, Assumption leads Brobridge 36-21. So it looks like the Raiders are getting ready for a road trip to take on the number 3 team in the state.
Wow, Jordy. And you know what? Playing the way that they've been playing, I don't think it bothers them.
They got a shot.
Yes.
Gary, the best formation in all of football. It's victory formation. Congratulations to the Northwest Raiders. Your quarterfinals bound. And what a tremendous job from Coach Chris Everett.
A lot of respect there, Jordy.
A 22 seed dancing another week. Cinderella lives on.
You are right. You are right. Tell you why, Jordy. This game lived up to the hype that we talked about. It unbelievable, unbelievable.
Great sportsmanship from both sides here on a hard-fought game tonight.
A lot of emotion on that field tonight, Jordy.
Safe travels to everyone from Wossman on their way back home. A great season to those guys.
Oh,
came in as
definitely.
the 6th seed, district runner-ups. Nothing to hang their hats on.
Oh, nothing at all. This is a good Wossman ball club, no matter what. They are, one of the best in the state for a reason. Their defense is good, but they just came against a possessed Northwest Raider team that, hey, they believed in themselves, and they said, nobody else believes in us, we're going to believe in ourselves, and they went out and they did it.
You're right, my friend. Coach Everett, he's fired up.
Yes.
And with the new rule change, Gary, higher seed hosting the quarterfinal.
Right.
So with an Assumption win, Raiders get the charter buses ready.
Yeah, get them ready because y'all gonna be
Look there.
heading up there. Yep.
Celebration.
You know what, Jordy? It doesn't get any better than that. Celebrating on a Friday night with your teammates, it's awesome.
You got to think to yourself, Gary, might be a 24-hour rule. Let's celebrate this one.
Oh, most definitely.
We got a big one next week.
Right. You are right, Jordy. This is going to be unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight and enjoying this game tonight between the Raiders and the Wildcats.
Oh.
And Coach just got a ice bath here. Sorry we missed it.
All I can say is, congratulations to Wossman for a great year. But, you got to have a little bit of love for the, Northwest
The 22
Raiders.
seed.
The 22 seed to come out for 2 weeks in a row, upset, a higher seed. Man, it don't get no better than this. But they can't stop now. They got a tough road ahead. So, hey, good luck to Northwest. We're going to be announcing player of the game in a few minutes,
Yes,
or in
sir.
a minute
Let's
or
go
so.
ahead and do that at this time,
But
Gary.
hey, I'm going to tell you right now, congratulations. I know Alex is on cloud 9. He's right there below us, and he is just so pumped up right now. So congratulations to all the Northwest Raider fans on a great, great performance by the Raiders. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Hey, player of the game honors tonight sponsored by Whips Prints and also the Crawfish House and Grill. Somebody just won a free meal to the Crawfish House and Grill. Also, somebody just won a plaque too from Whips Prints himself. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to follow us on social media, there is our platform. And also, I want to give a big shout out to another sponsor here tonight, Top Tier Trees, Dirt, and Demolition. DeVille's Racing Stables, another sponsor. But everybody wondering who's player of the game honors tonight. Gary Swallow,
Yes, sir.
player of the game honors tonight goes to number 34, Javian Reese. What a game.
What a game. Well deserved. Young man put it all out there for his team. And he plays on Thanksgiving week next week. Isn't that awesome, Jordy?
How sweet is that? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sign off for now, unless you want to go through some scores real quick.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go through some scores. Because I'm sure there's a lot of finals across the state of Louisiana. Or some games just getting into the late in the fourth quarter.
You're right, Jordan. There's some upsets out there.
Oh, Gary.
Yes, sir.
Down goes Crow.
Oh, the Crow.
Acadiana got him again.
The one time I don't pick them, and they're gonna they're gonna win. Oh my goodness.
Go Preps is being slow right now, my friend.
Oh,